Good morning. I have stuff from the UK and Germany and the United States, right? Now, Andrew Bridgen, this is UK. Andrew Bridgen yesterday was talking in the House of Commons about excess death. Very few people were there. And I was looking at this guy. He looked a bit nervous, and then I realized, of course, this is tough. He's standing up to this immense oppression, right? And you need a very clean heart if you're going to do this. Because they could come up with anything. They will attack you from any direction. And you know this, right? I don't know. I can just imagine what they are trying to do to him, to silence him now. Right? So you need to be a knight, really strong, if you want to do this. I'm so impressed with this guy, Andrew Bridgen. Fantastic. Now he's trying to talk about people who are dying, right? It's a fantastic thing. So more people are dying. Since the beginning of 2021, more people are dying. Not just in the UK, all over the place, right? Especially where they did this medical experiment to a high extent. You see a lot of people dying. And he wants to talk about it. And they don't. The other guys, the other people in the parliament, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to hear it. Isn't this fantastic? Right. And I was thinking about it. I realized something. You know what Britain is famous for? Really. When you think about Britain, what do you think about? The royal family? The World War II, maybe, But what is getting a lot of attention? And I thought about it. It's the comedy things, right? The British people, they are so funny. Well, they are. Even an average man is funny. I think so. I lived in England for 8 weeks when I was a young kid. Funny people. Right. So, and what is the thing? Well, it's the parrot sketch, isn't it? That's a very, very famous sketch, isn't it? Yeah. Monty Python. The parrot sketch. This is what this is. So now Britain is getting famous for this too. And it's the same sort of thing, right? Andrew Bridgen trying to talk about people who died, and the other ones, they don't want to listen, right? And then it's the parrot sketch from the Monty Python people. If you haven't seen the parrot sketch, I recommend it. It's one of the best I've seen. Now with John Cleese trying to claim that his parrot is dead. Yeah, you must have seen this one. So this is what's going on now in the Parliament in the UK. Andrew Bridgen is trying to talk about, the people are dead. And the other ones, no. They are stunned. Right. Crazy stuff. Also the United States, Stephen Colbert. Many of you know this guy. And maybe you are like me. You remember one thing about Stephen Colbert. You remember that dance they did. He's a talk show host, right? Stephen Colbert. And on this show there was this dance routine. It was so embarrassing. It was just beyond embarrassing. The people were dressed up as needles and they were singing and dancing. Right. So that's what I think of when I think about Stephen Colbert. And I also heard him talk about this thing more, right? And he said some extremely stupid things over the last few years. Now he's sick. He cancelled 3 more shows, that's what I read, because he got COVID, And he also struggled with this last year. Now I was thinking, what if you or I walked up to Stephen Colbert and with a straight face you told him this, good thing you took all the boosters, or you would probably have to cancel more shows, he would actually believe you. This is how scary it is with these people. I think so. He would say, yeah, you're right. Good thing I took the boosters. I could be in hospital even, if I didn't take them. This is how they think. Now, I'm not sure about Stephen Colbert. I think he knows. Possibly. He knows he's been wrong about this thing. Or he's starting to suspect it. That's why they use so much force when they talk. They get angry and they get upset if you question them. That's when they start to doubt their truth. That's what I believe. Alright, I have something about Germany too. It started with me watching a picture. I saw a picture on Twitter. And I thought it was an interesting picture. It looked nice, interesting composition, And I thought, maybe this could be part of a painting or something, right? It was, and what it was the German Chancellor and his friends, or her friend. I don't know if it's a guy now, I forgot. Anyway, so he was lying flat on the ground on an airport. And it was an interesting picture because there was a shoe coming out from the front, right? And then there was this big face and there was a leg, It was quite interesting. I was watching this picture and it was from a video. So the German Chancellor people in Germany, they were in Israel, see? And they made a video of them dramatically throwing themselves to the ground because of some missile, right? And there was a problem with the picture and the video, apparently. Now, I didn't watch the video, and I don't know if this is manipulated or something, but I believe it's true, right? So they made a video of them throwing themselves to the ground because they were in great danger, And you got that dramatic picture. And then, but the problem was, in the background, there were some people moving, casually. So, I don't know. Why are you lying? That's my question. If this was not manipulated, it was the true thing, why are you lying? What's the matter with you? What good does it do? I don't get it. It's a peculiar world we live in, when lying is becoming the standard. Now, I saw the Washington Post, they are now firing 250 people. Well, they are not doing well at all. Washington Post is one of the worst liars in media. I think so. There's so many of them, right? They all lie, basically. But they are lying, the Washington Post. So that's my suggestion. Why don't you start telling the truth? Why can't you tell the truth? I don't get it. It's much more interesting. It's not smart to be lying. Every day you lie. Why do you do it? I don't understand. All right. Bigger.